We're here at the National Science Week Hunter Science Festival at Newcastle Museum. It is so full of excitement. There are heaps of exhibits, heaps of interesting people, lots of topics to explore, and we're going to talk to a few of those amazing people on the podcast today. Next, we spoke with Macca McCrell, all about technology, programming and robots. I'm speaking with Macca McCrell from HISH, also known as Hunter Innovation and Science Hub. And we're here today at the Hunter Science Festival at the Newcastle Museum for National Science Week. Macca, why are you here?
Just trying to get to know kids and robots today.
Robots and kids.
Making little minds think about why things move, little sounds come out in things, and they're inquisitive creatures, children, and so there's plenty for them to look at.
Why robots?
We have to catch up. We can't do it with our labour force because we're too expensive. The rest of the world is half our price, maybe 3/4 of our price, on an hourly rate.
You're talking about Australia.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
We're behind.
Oh, well behind. Well behind. I came out of Molly Copp for 10 years, and out of that, One Steel for 10 years. Both those companies have minimum input for robots, and their counterparts in China, India, just killing it. There's very few people. Machines do most of the manual work.
Wow. Okay. So we have been talking today a bit about the tools that citizen scientists can use that are fun and engaging, but also include technologies like AI. We've spoken about the expense of science, but there are things we can do that aren't so expensive. And I'm wondering, can you tell me how you go about introducing robotics to young minds and what impact can it have on their lives at a young age?
The entry price is about $7.
Oh, really?
$7 for a Pico.
Okay.
And that's a little micro computer that just runs on 5 volts and can switch things up and down, on and off, in and out. And to whatever the mind wants can be an application.
Okay. Is this what you've been running today with the kids?
Yeah. We've got Picos running on the Fire Edge system, which is like a way of little sliders that the kids can move up and down, changing the fuel load, changing the oxygen, the wind speed, and then all of a sudden catastrophic fire is created on the desk.
Oh
And
my
so they
goodness.
know that, when those things happen, they have to do something to mitigate the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the little balls that have been rolling around?
No, they're Sparrows.
Okay.
They're more fun. This is a little board like this big,
Okay.
which is just things that for
About the
starting off.
size of an iPad you're talking about.
Yeah,
your
but
little
it's
book.
just got like a bunch of slides,
Yeah.
software in the Pico, and it just shows a little display, and you can control that display depending on the variables that you put into it.
Okay. How old are the children using these?
Year 7
Okay.
entry is any time whichever the mind can code in Blocky. It's this Blocky is what they use, so it's MicroPython Blocky.
Okay.
Pick out of a chart a little routine, like an instruction to turn something on or put a color there or make a sound. And then you just put it in a chain and then you just run it.
And you run it.
Yeah.
You can see what you've done. You've done your
Straight
own
away.
programming.
Straight away.
You're a little coder already.
You're a little coder and next minute you're out there hacking.
And so that software that they use to do the coding, is that relatively cheap?
Free.
Free. They can
Yeah.
just download it
Anywhere,
onto,
MicroPython, yeah.
onto their laptops and
Anywhere, yeah.
little device.
And you just need an editor, to
Okay.
Core Electronics have aligned with Thorny, and Thorny is just an editor, and that allows you to sort of quickly move into that environment.
Okay. So is this fun for the kids?
I keep coming back.
Thank you.
I've got a busy stand here today.
You do have a busy stand. I noticed there was some little robots in the middle of your stand and you had the balls with all the lights and the
Yeah,
kids were all standing there and they were holding a mobile phone.
That's right.
But they were working in teams. There was a lot of collaboration going on as they're moving these balls around, and I don't know if they're trying to avoid each other. Is it a bit like
No.
dodgem cards? They're trying to knock each other out.
Exactly. Well, we're going to run a little mouse race type thing, where they go down a channel and they have to move through distant obstacles to get to the end. And so I'm hoping that this little introduction will teach them to control the ball, and then from that they'll have a good chance to win the race. So it's pre-training.
Yeah, pre-training. So how can we apply this to the bigger world in their lives? Where is this leading them?
Fun and learning.
Fun and learning.
That's what we're all about with HISH.
What about the machines that are going to rely on these robotic tools and the coding they're doing now? How does
hopefully
it
designed by
transcribe?
human beings
Yeah.
that have empathy in them?
Ah,
Another word, Uchi. Active empathy.
active empathy. All right. Well, like you said, AI is everywhere now, and we've got a lot of catching up to do.
It's nearly finished.
It's nearly finished. What's the next revolution of that?
IA.
IA.
Mm.
What does IA stand for?
You must go to Google and find out.
I need you to tell me. I can't wait.
Sure, you sure?
It's a science festival. Come
Right.
on, reveal.
Okay. So the bottom line was, first you have to teach things. So they've taught the learning modules. So they've gone out to the third world and bought the $1 an hour people to code in. This is an elephant upside down. This is a kangaroo. This is
Yes.
and
Okay.
so
We've taught the artificial intelligence.
what a pattern is.
Okay.
Now you know that.
Yes.
Now you've got to execute that.
Mhm.
IA is the execution of AI.
And what does it stand for?
The execution of AI.
Just execute. So IA itself isn't an acronym for.
Of running the program.
Oh my goodness.
You got to learn the program before you can run the program.
And now it's running. So
no,
it doesn't.
it's not running yet.
Ah.
It's about to just leap of faith at very now.
Okay. So why is Hish involved with robotics?
Well, Tim is our directive leader,
yes.
and he.
That's Professor Tim Roberts.
That's correct. That's
Emeritus
correct.
Professor Tim Roberts, University of Newcastle.
And,
Yep. Mhm.
and Tim's thought about this because he's involved with children from different aspects of his life, grandchildren, etc.
And all the students he's brought through. Yep.
Correct. And he
Yep.
wants to bring that help to them in some regard. Got some grant money, and we're going out and talking to schools and getting them involved to sort of hire bits of kit and people and services through the education system, which is not available through the education system.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's quite expensive. to
47
get some
years
these things.
of work, and
That's
so
your background in
correct.
engineering? Yes. Mhm.
heavy engineering mostly.
Okay.
And that has to be captured, like
So young minds are pliable, are they?
just give it to them and
Yep.
let them
Let 'em
run
play.
with it. Let them run with it.
That's great. And is that part of a STEM program as well with
It
the
is,
grant?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And is
So
it targeting any particular group of
Girls.
students? Girls. All
Yeah.
right. And how's that going?
as far as I know, well,
So we want to see this in the future. So you're targeting primary or high school students?
high school.
Okay. So we're hoping that will then.
Deviate them into mechatronics.
Yeah. So then you might be able to see the mechatronics. And,
Spare them away to
yeah.
either electrical engineering or mechatronics, because you interface with robots and
Can this transfer into, say, the Hunter Valleys, where we've got a heavy industry?
well,
If they
we had a heavy industry. It's long gone now.
Oh, but we're moving towards renewables, right? So-
Which renewables were you thinking of?
Oh, there's so many I'm hearing
Hydrogen
about at the moment.
burning diesel at Curry
I'm,
on the old aluminium
oh,
smelter.
I'm thinking more we're going down the line of there's
Solar?
the solar farms out there, and we've got
Wind?
the wind farms.
Waves, we're
Um,
waves. We got great
Yeah,
waves.
We do.
We're
We've got
waves.
beautiful sun here. So, but anyway, like the jobs of the future of these students that are going through your STEM program now, learning about robotics, really getting excited about coding. Is there work for them when they graduate from, say, university in 5 years' time?
If they have talent,
Yes.
they'll probably leave the country. If they just enjoy living this lifestyle, they'll
Okay.
stay here and they'll spawn little startup businesses.
Okay.
Like I've seen some
They're going to
things.
create their own.
Yeah,
career.
smart garbages.
Yeah.
Have you seen the smart garbages?
I have, yeah. We've
And
been
there's,
talking a little bit about waste today. So,
yeah.
yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of things that they can, bring online, and
Okay.
it just takes time, too.
well, this is amazing. This event has been pulled together by Hish and the City of Newcastle, and I am just amazed with the crowds you've drawn today. There would be thousands of people out
I
here.
estimate about 6,000.
6,000. That's incredible. So congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you and Tim and Hish.
Yes.
And all the best with the robotics, and get back out there and play with those
Thank you
kids.
very
They're having
much.
a lot of fun. Thank you so much,
Bye-bye.
Becca. It was lovely to meet you. Thank you for listening to the Citizen Science Show podcast, brought to you from the Hunter Valley Science Festival at the Newcastle Museum during National Science Week 2025. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe to our show. It really helps us to reach more citizen scientists like you.